Welcome to Washboardjim's Option Challenge account. I started a challenge at the first of the year from 1,000, and right now I built it up to $5,700. So I'm going to keep on building up. I'm taking a little bit more risk as the account gets bigger and bigger, and I'm adding bigger quantities of options. So I'm taking the profit as I see it, and then if I have a day trade left, I'm able to go ahead and get back into the trade and scalp it for some more, but I'm swinging a lot more. I'm usually averaging about 4 to 5 swings now, and the main challenge in this options challenge is to become a better swing trader. I've been scalping for over 15 years, and I started swing trading about 2 years ago, and then the options came in. Miss Vegas introduced me to options, and so I've been trying to learn that now. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the account itself. And right now, I had created one account. It was a margin account, and I had $1,000 in it. So once I built it up to 2,000, I created another account, which gave me two accounts. It gave me a cash account and an options account. That allows me 6 day trades in a 5-day period, and I'm able to swing an average 3 to 5 stocks on each day, each given day. And then it depends on the market conditions. Right now, I just went ahead and I swung 2 of them, and that's Boeing and Baba. But today's profit was, at the end of the day, was about $620. So I added that to the account, and right now I'm at $5,700 and give or take $18, something like that. $5,700. And so we're going to look at one of the trades that I took later in the day. And there's actually a couple of trades. I want to show you one trade that I did today in the challenge account. Let me see if I can pull this up. Give me 1 second. And I thought it was a pretty killer trade. It's the Tesla trade. I took this trade in 1 minute. I got in it approximately right at, 9:38. And I was able to get out of it 1 minute later at 9:39, and I gained 34% on it. I went from 7:05 to 9:45, and I thought that was an excellent trade. Within and out, I think it's the fastest scalp that I've ever made, and that was right at the 1 minute mark. So I was kind of proud of that trade today, and it added $240. Then I turned around and scalped it again, and I noticed wasn't really as bullish as I wanted it to be, so I went ahead and took about 120 profit on it. And that's in the options challenge. So really appreciated that. I thought that was pretty good. And right now I went ahead and I took the Boeing trade in the cash account, and that is, let me see here, get back up here, bam, bam, bam. I took the April 23rd, that's next week, and I got into the trade right at 232, and right now we're sitting at 244. So I'm up $12 on this trade right now, and I think it's going to go ahead and bounce on up. It had a pretty hard sell-off, and I'm going to show you the chart, and then I'll show you the other trades that I made also. I also took another Boeing call and a Baba call. So we're going to go ahead and look at the other Boeing right now, and that's in this account. And let me see what date it was. 23rd also. I took the same trade, and in this trade I got one, and it was at 267. So I'm actually down on this one here. The price is at 244, so I'm down about $23 on this one. I think it'll definitely rebound and bounce on up. Let's go ahead and look at the chart, the Boeing chart, and I'm going to pull up my SMAs, and I'll tell you about where we're going to go on this trade. Got it pretty fogged up right now, so I'm going to go ahead and clear it up. We'll just start fresh. Had a pretty hard little sell-off today. It seemed like 4 consecutive red candles, and then I got down in it right when it started touching this 50-day down here, or actually when it hit the 200. And then she pulled on back and bounced on up. So right after hours, let's see if there's any movement going on after hours. We're at 252.61, and the price is at 252.43 when we closed. It can go down a little bit more. Kind of look at the chart here, and I think support level is no lower than this 250 area. But I want to see it go ahead and break this 200 and bounce on back up. I'm really bullish on this trade right now. It's been getting some real good news. And I want to see if I can get this stock up to right around the 254.18 area. And then maybe run it up here right around the 255 tomorrow. I'd like to see this open up. If it does pull back, I want to keep that support level here at 250. And that's Boeing. And then the other one was BABA. And we're going to pull it up. And that's in this account. We'll go right in here. Hit the BABA. Into next week. I got two options on this one here. The average price is right now at 285. I took one trade at 293 and the other one at 278. And right now we're at 261. So I'm down a little bit on this one here, about 49 bucks. And I think this one will also rebound a little bit tomorrow. And we'll go ahead and pull up the chart on it. This is BABA. The chart that I'm showing right here is my SMA chart. I use this quite a bit when I'm trading, just to find support. I have the 200, the 50, and I think this might be the 20. We'll double check to make sure I'm right on that. That's the 21 SMA. So we did pull back most of the day today, and we actually broke a real solid support level, and that was right here at 240. I didn't really want to break below that, and it looks to me like we got up there here after hours. So I'm kind of happy with that idea. We did close at 239.23, and I'm very bullish in this trade. But I'm noticing right now we have lower highs right here, and I don't like that too much. So I'll probably get in this trade tomorrow. I'm in the scalping material until something else comes up about this stock. But I want to see it maybe retrace back up here to right around the 241 area. And if I get past 241, I see a resistance level at 242.08. And then one at 243.09. And then right up in here, right around the 244 area with a solid support. If I do have to cost average and this thing does dip at opening, I'd like to see it hold at 237.56, and I'll go ahead and buy some more options at that time. But if this thing breaks out tomorrow morning, right at open like I did today, I went ahead and sold my option, got out of it, and look what happened the rest of the day. That option would have been hardly worth nothing. So we'll see if we can get an open up here and it can break up and hit these resistance levels. If not, we'll kind of pull this up on the daily 1 minute, just kind of have a better look at it. And like I said, let me see if I missed anything in here. Kind of could adjust this trend line right up in here to this level where I'm seeing some consolidation, and I want to color that in. That's going to be that channel right in there. If I can get past this 240, which I know we will, we'll break that, and then probably in the morning we'll get up here right around the 241 to 241.33 area, and then the next resistance level will be that 242.08 on up to 243.09. If I see 243.09, and it depends on the trend. This was a pretty hard sell-off today. They could have got in here and scalped it a few times, or I could have even bought a put, but I just wasn't in for puts today in the mood. I just kind of watched the market as it tanked and looked for opportunities. So I think we need to go up here to right around the 241 to 241.33, that 242.08, and then that 243.09. And if it doesn't break that, that looks like a pretty solid resistance, and I'll go ahead and take my money off of it. I want to see this 50-day tomorrow cross up above this 200. And that's BABA. So that's it for the options challenge. I just want to let you know, and I showed you that killer trade I made today in 1 minute. That was like record-breaking time for me. Making 240 bucks, that ain't too bad. So always remember that I'm going to make this challenge to where I can swing trade better, and then I can also keep my scalping going on and keep warm with that. And I study chart patterns, candlestick patterns, and I get into the now, and I try to find the trend. So everybody have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow, and I'll give you another update. And that's it. Washboard Jim's Options Challenge.